Retail season is here, so we're gonna talk about how you could make more money during this time of the year.
Nice find, a place to find something nice every time.
Just finished loading a truckload of 28 pallets of mixed merchandise to a customer. So if you're looking for truckloads or merchandise, go on our website, join our email list, or join our Facebook group, Pallet and Liquidation Deals by Nice Find. Link down below. Now back to the video, retail season. So what does that mean? People are looking to spend money on consumer goods, which we sell, which you sell, and how can you get the most out of this season, which is Q4, where you're trying to sell as much merchandise because the holidays are coming up. People are gifting, people are having parties, people are decorating, people are spending money to make their place look nicer. Today we're gonna talk about just that. What is retail season? Retail season is Q4. That's the time when consumers are buying the most stuff. Us as resellers, this is the time that we need to capitalize on sales, because sales is the thing that makes our business go. But we want to be ready because we want to sell as much as we can. If we want to sell as much as we can, you got to be prepared, right? Inventory. You gotta have enough people working. You have to have ideas. You gotta get a little creative. But retail season is the time of the year where we're trying to capitalize on that. Why is retail season important to us? This is the time when people are looking to spend money, and we wanna be ready for that because this is a time when we can get as much sales in, and sales keeps our businesses alive. Because you might be doing maybe $1,000 a month, but until retail season, your sales are gonna boost maybe 20 to 30%. All depends how much effort and how prepared you are for it. So instead of making $1,000 a month during retail season, you can make $1,500 a month. These are just examples, and they might relate to you or they might not, but these are just numbers, and your sales should go up if you are prepared for retail season. So why is it important? This is the time of year where you're getting the most cash flow. Cash flow is the king of all numbers in your business. The more cash flow you have, the better profit you're gonna have at the end of the month. And with that, it's gonna bring your business up, which is important in your overall business, because more cash flow means that you're gonna be a better business at the end of the day. So how do you get the most out of it? I can't stress enough, but this is probably the most important thing I'm gonna say in the whole video. You have to be prepared. You have to have a game plan. You have to be ready in January for these sales that are gonna happen in Q4, starting in October, November, December. You want this in the back of your head for the first 3 months of the calendar year. Then you're just building up to it and just having ideas of what to do in these 3 months so you can have the best 3 months at the end of the year for Q4. What do you need? You're gonna need a lot of things, and it's just gonna be stuff that you're definitely gonna miss out that you'll be ready for the next year for. I remember one year, we didn't have enough pallets. Little random spiel though. Being prepared, that's gonna be the main thing of the video, but it's like shrink wrap. What if you run out of shrink wrap one day? That's not gonna be good because you're gonna waste 2 days, maybe even 3 days, waiting for the shrink wrap to arrive to your warehouse. That's you stressing for 3 days because you weren't prepared for this retail season about shrink wrap, because you need shrink wrap to wrap these boxes up. What if one breaks off and you need to wrap them, right? You don't want to send a pallet of loose boxes to your customer. We don't want to do that, and stressing about shrink wrap is something that will take your mental clarity or whatever your focus off of sales, which is the most important thing, because sales equals cash flow, and we need cash flow during the retail season. Being prepared, right? You need to have inventory, because if you don't have any inventory, you can't get what we need to make your business good, which is cash flow. So having inventory, having it ready for this retail season, buying more inventory for this retail season, because customers are gonna be buying items during retail season. That's the name of it, right? Retail season, consumers are buying. We need to be prepared with inventory. You gotta have space ready for this inventory, because instead of getting 1 load a week, maybe you start getting 2 loads a week, because sales are going up, because consumers are buying. So you just want to be ready with space. You want to be prepared for this retail season with inventory, so your cash flow could go up and your business is going to do a lot better with more inventory and cash flow. You have to go out and look for the inventory, right? You could go and find a nice pallet of shoes. Maybe that's what you're looking for, and that's what you want to sell. Or you could go down and you find Home Depot pallets. Like, look at these things. They're packed. Well, I don't know if this would be good for holiday. It's for a toilet, to fix a toilet. But let's find something that somebody will like. It might be good after Thanksgiving when somebody breaks your toilet, because people are throwing parties during Thanksgiving. They come over, one of your generous friends destroys your bathroom, and now you need to fix your bathroom. But that's a side topic. But let's find something that would be like a good gift for somebody. And here, this is stuff that you could definitely sell, but it's not like giftable items for the retail season. Let's see here. Oh, this isn't like, it doesn't look used. It's missing the battery in the box, but like people are always looking for tools and they'll love a tool. Or you have this handheld sprayer for exterior paint. You could always buy that for somebody that is looking for like handy tools. I don't know if this you would want to give somebody. It's a lock. I don't know if people want a lock for Christmas. Well, what else? Maybe you could find some things for, maybe this will be like a decoration. It changes lights, or you could gift it to somebody. But there's stuff for home improvement, and people are throwing parties. So people are gonna look to maybe spruce up the interior of their house, maybe get some new lighting in there, because they're gonna throw parties and they're inviting people over, and you wanna have a nice house. So whole point of this thing is like how to be prepared between brick and mortar and e-com. E-com, for that, you have to just have great pricing, have items that people are looking for, where items that you could gift, or they're like decorations for the holidays coming up. Brick and mortar, you could get a little more creative. You could have a bunch of decorations. Let's say you have a bunch of Christmas lights. You have opportunities to buy a bunch of Christmas lights. You deck out the store in the Christmas lights you're selling. You have them on, you have them on display. You have some good Christmas music going. Like, it's a vibe in the store. People are vibing out, so they come in, they're like, oh, I could put these Christmas lights in my house. Like, they feel the vibe. Yeah, I'm buying these Christmas lights. My house is gonna be the same vibe as this store I'm in right now. Like random stuff like that, to be creative. You could do holiday events, right? You're having a Black Friday sale, right? People love Black Friday. Or you're having a pre-Thanksgiving dinner, but you're just giving out donuts and stuff like that. With brick and mortar stuff, you could get creative, but you still need the right items. Items you could gift, or decorations for the season, right? Clothing, like we have umbrellas. This is a great gifting item. I think it is. Maybe you're in the more tropical part of America and it rains a lot. Like, this is a nice, clean item that you could gift to somebody. Here's something that will be a hot seller. They are snow sweepers or whatever, to get the snow off your car. We have a whole pallet of these. I assume somebody's gonna buy this pallet in probably the next week or two. But like stuff like that is like people need for the winter, because people are buying gifts to get gifted and they're buying stuff for the winter. Another important topic, I think, is reflection. This is after the retail season. This is beginning of February, once everything kind of cooled down, and you kind of sit down and see, like, was this a good retail season for me? Was I prepared enough for retail season this year? Did I hit a goal that I set? If it's your first retail season, I would say kind of just feel it out, try your best, but after that, reflect and see what you have to do next year to really get a good season out. Because this is the time of the year where you really want to maximize your sales and just to be ready for it, because Q4 is when the books are about to be closed on the end of the year. You're trying to end the year with good sales, and it's just a time where you could really maximize your sales by being prepared. So, reflection. You sit down and you think, did I take the right steps? Was I prepared? What did I do right this year? What could have I done better? What did I prepare myself for that I didn't really need to be as prepared for? And what is something that I didn't even think about? Maybe it was I didn't have enough help at my brick and mortar store, and I should have hired somebody 2 or 3 months before, get them trained up into the flow of the business, and then just have a killer out there helping you out for retail season. Or did I need an extra forklift that year? You don't want to be getting a forklift mid retail season, because it's going to take up your time, your focus off of sales. It's going to be you looking for a forklift, getting that forklift in, and then it's going to take cash flow because you're spending money on a forklift at the wrong time. You want to buy a forklift during the slower seasons of the year for retail. So just a lot of reflection, see the mistakes you make, fix the mistakes, because every year you're gonna end up with some type of mistake on after retail season. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll do one next year, and it's gonna be better than this one because I'm gonna sit down with Conrad and see what we didn't do right about this video and have a better one for next year. Maybe more in depth, maybe talk about more preparation, or maybe talk about marketing. How can we market better during retail season, right? Because that's one of the key points in retail season is to have good marketing. But that's a whole nother topic. We're talking about preparation. So you better be prepared. You better chase that cash flow because you have to chase the cash flow all year round. That means getting sales. If you're not selling, you're not getting cash flow. And with that, like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment. What did I do wrong in this video? What did I do right? I hope this brought some insight to you guys, and maybe leave a comment on what you guys do during retail season. See ya.